Hi, I'm Adam Holbrook, and I'm a Time to Teach classroom management facilitator and coach, which is a fancy way of saying I help teachers stop putting out fires all day so they can actually, teach. I provide proven strategies to eliminate 80 to 90% of those pesky classroom misbehaviors that seem to pop up more than pop-up quizzes. Let's be real. Today, teachers are running on caffeine, compassion, and pure survival instinct. They're exhausted, burnt out, and in some cases, plotting their great escape from education altogether. In fact, nearly 50% of new teachers call it quits before year number 5. And the number one reason? You guessed it, classroom management. Meanwhile, administrators are so busy dealing with these behavior issues, they barely have time to run the school, let alone grow it. Some days it can feel less like steering a ship and more like bailing out of a leaky one with a coffee mug. That's where our full day, interactive professional development for educators comes in. It's based on 5 core components that actually work. Component number 1, self-control. Let's start with everyone's favorite topic, keeping your cool. We all have those moments where a student pushes every last button we got, and yet somehow we're supposed to respond with the calm wisdom of a Jedi Master. I share practical strategies for staying composed, showing empathy, and avoiding those draining back and forth power struggles that eat up your time, your energy, and maybe a little bit of your soul. Component number 2, teach twos. Once we're calm, we've got to actually teach what we expect. Gone are the days where you can just slap a poster on the wall and say, respect each other, and call it classroom management. We walk through how to explicitly teach expectations, look for performance on those expectations, and give clear, timely consequences. Everyone tells us we need to teach rules, but they don't tell us how to do it. During this component, educators don't just learn, they model. We do breakouts, role play, and get hands-on so they walk away knowing exactly how to teach expectations like a pro. Component number 3, refocus. This is the most powerful tool for problem behavior and what our program is known for. Our program doesn't believe in multiple warnings or repeated requests. What happens when we teach expectations and practice self-control and the student still misbehaves? We give a prompt, and if the misbehavior continues, the student is non-confrontationally asked to refocus, where they leave the classroom and head to the buddy teacher's classroom, where they sit and independently problem solve the behavior with the refocus form. Component number 4, classroom ecology. Now let's talk about something most people overlook, the classroom itself. How your room looks, sounds, and even smells affects behavior more than you think. We dive into setup, color, music, scent, and overall environment. This component helps teachers design spaces that are calm, inviting, and conducive for learning, not chaos. And component number 5, unconditional positive regard. Finally, the heart of it all, relationships. Because kids don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. We show how to build trust, connection, and respect so students feel seen and safe, which just so happens to make them a lot more cooperative. By the end of the day, your educators will walk away energized, equipped, and actually excited to get back in the classroom because they have the tools to handle the hard stuff with confidence and clarity. I look forward to bringing the Time to Teach Classroom Management PD Day to your school and giving your teachers what they need most, more time to teach. Want to learn more? Shoot me an email or set up a quick discovery call, and don't forget to check out the testimonials from educators who have already seen the results firsthand. And for schools that want extra support, I also offer follow-up coaching and review days, because great classroom management isn't a one and done. It's a skill that gets better with practice, and maybe a little coffee.